We have concluded our public corruption investigation involving former Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner Sylvia Handy and her co-conspirators. Our investigation was conducted by the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office Public Integrity Unit. The corruption investigation was conducted by 2 full-time investigators. It was extremely labor-intensive, which lasted over 12 months and involved a review of 65 boxes of documents and over 200 hours of undercover audio recordings and the interviews of dozens of witnesses and suspects. The McAllen office of the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office of McAllen and Houston fully cooperated with our investigation, guiding us through their documents and their processes. In an unprecedented move, all federally generated files and all federal witnesses were made available to us. Even though Ms. Handy was convicted on federal charges involving felony tax fraud and conspiracy, state charges involving the theft of over $70,000 from Hidalgo County coffers was never addressed during her federal prosecution. In addition, those co-conspirators that assisted Ms. Handy in stealing the county funds were never investigated. As Sheriff of Hidalgo County, it is my responsibility to protect life and property, and that includes public funds. Ignoring state violations committed by Ms. Handy and her cohorts only because she was convicted in federal court on other charges would be a clear case of dereliction on my part. Our investigation resulted in developing sufficient probable cause to obtain 37 felony warrants for 10 individuals for allegedly committing 10 different crimes. After suspects are arrested, the cases will be transferred over to our District Attorney's Office for indictment and prosecution. Since Mrs. Handy is in federal custody, her cases will be taken to an Hidalgo County grand jury for indictment. Once indictments are obtained, then a writ will be issued by a state district judge that will allow us to pick her up at the federal facility where she's being kept and bring her before that district judge for arraignment and the setting of her bond. This is not a case of kicking a dead horse. We initiated the Handy corruption investigation in 2007 before we passed it on to the FBI at their request. We intend to finish what we started. There were allegations that $280,000 were stolen from the people of Hidalgo County, of which we can only prove $70,000. The difference of $190,000 was paid out to illegal aliens who worked for Ms. Handy and for work that was actually performed by them. We'll be arresting those responsible for the theft, and they will be held accountable. As of 25 minutes ago, we have already arrested 6 suspects, which are Beatriz Garcia, Eloisa Uriegas, María de Jesús Cadillo, Ricardo Delgado, Alexius Leos, and Ms. Tanya Moreno. All suspects will be arraigned tomorrow before a JP at 11 a.m. at our detention facility.